We are live.
Live and alive. Alright, let me get my monitors going here.
Alright, while I send the links to Discord real quick. And do the thumbnail. Where is it? There it is. While we are here live, I'm here with my special guest commentator and owner of the Mvwf, Brandon Bones.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon Bones. I am the owner of the Mvwf, and if you are tuning in here today, it is to see EWF's No Way Out in the final battle in this rivalry between the two outstanding federations, the Manch Vegas Wrestling Federation and the Extreme Wrestling Federation, owned by you, the Beast.
Indeed, last pay-per-view we had Survivor Series, but that wasn't even enough to end this. So now we present No Way Out. All cage matches. We got Elimination Chamber, Dragonheart Jr., Wally, Colin Pyre from the MVWF, Wally G the Beast, Voltage, and MVWO's Ryan Doyle.
Boy, I'm looking forward to this one here, Beast. I gotta say, inside the Elimination Chamber, it is every man for himself, but every individual is representing their federation here. And boy, I gotta tell you, I mean, what a lineup right here of, outstanding veterans, top-tier talent right here in the day and age, and of course, upcoming talent here with such a bright future ahead of them, all of them competing inside the Elimination Chamber tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Storm in the chat.
Yo. What's up, Matt Storm? What's up, Dragonheart?
In the chat.
Yep.
What else we got, Beast?
We got a tag team steel cage match. This is a little bit of a controversial one, but Carmelita and Sly Cooper, the couple, or used to be cops and robbers, take on MVWO's West Side Ito and Whiteside in a steel cage.
The MVWO inside a steel cage against the Coopers, and I gotta say, it was announced just last weekend that both Sly and Carmelita have signed contracts with the MVWF and to appear there in the very near future. But here they are tonight inside a steel cage going up against one of the legendary factions of the MVWF, the MVWO.
It's going to be a very tough challenge, but Sly Cooper, he almost defeated Dragonheart, and that says it all.
As we know, folks, Dragonhearts don't lose.
Yup. Speaking of Dragonheart, he is in this upcoming match. Six-man Hell in a Cell.
I mean, representing the MVWF here tonight is the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, Dragonheart Sr. And folks, has he not been representing the MVWF? Just in a short championship title reign, and everything that he has come to the EWF and done. I mean, the gauntlet matches, the rumbles, the battle royals. I mean, you put him in a multi-man situation, which has been his situation here, and he finds himself in another one yet again. Are you telling me this man is not the favorite to win this thing here tonight, in spite of all the rest of that talent, a couple of which, on the other end over there, is one of his most recent challengers for that championship?
I mean, I think the safe bet in this match would be to choose Dragonheart, but remember, Dragonheart doesn't have to get pinned or submitted in this match in order to lose.
Right.
Because this
And of
ain't
course,
elimination.
yes, and I don't even mean to say that to be like at all demeaning to any of the other talent in this match. Tyrese, Jesse Jackhammer, Black Ice, that's Chikai, and Love Kid, and of course Ricky the Dragon Steamhonk. Holy smokes, these guys, some of these guys, these young guys here have been on the real huge upswing in both the EWF and the MVWF here tonight. Championships being won amongst many of them, just what you're seeing right here on screen, and many of them to be won more in the future.
Yeah, and one thing's for certain, after this match, all 6 of these bodies will not be the same again.
That's right. Inside a Hell in a Cell, man, these guys are going to get tested.
And our main event.
After being left on red here with the cliffhanger, it was the 8-man tag. 1 fall to a finish. 2 teams, each representing each federation, and each team had a mystery man. On the left, you see primetime Sean Sanders. The day after being handed a world title match in the MVWF, betraying the MVWF and joining the EWF, while simultaneously Brandon Bones pulled a rug out from underneath the EWF and recruited El Toro, who at the time was the MVWF World Money Champion. And again, he is still, right now, the MVWF World Money Champion. So one guy is a champion and one guy is not here, so I guess we see who won the score in that one here. But this right here is a rematch, folks. Beast, tell them what happened last time.
So at Survivor Series, the main event, these 2 exact teams went at it, but it ended in a double countout.
Yeah, it did. Brandon Bones and Jeremy Love taking the cheap win.
Yep. But this time in War Games, there is no escape. There is going to be a dub for either one of these guys, which will be my team.
Right here. This is truly the final battle right here.
Yep, just a reminder, after this show, this rivalry between us will be no more.
Well, I'm ready if you are. If everyone in the chat is ready. Hey, Jiggles. Hey, Fusion.
What's up, Jiggles? What's up, Fusion? What's up, Landon Furious?
Power to the Flower Crown, Jiggles. The creator of the hottest entrance theme in E-Fetting today, Miss Jiggles herself.
Yep, the one that made an absolute fucking masterpiece.
Yep.
Yo, Tyrese in the chat, how we doing today? What's up, Rockstar? Shut up. And now here comes the Elimination Chamber. 3-man representing the MVWF and 3 representing the EWF.
Oh, I'm ready for this one here. Let's get this thing started.
Hell yeah. Oh, I gotta set something up real quick.
Tyrese in the chat. What's up, Tyrese? Rockstar in the chat. Temple in the chat.
Temple.
Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, everyone? Alrighty. What's up, Gigi? Oh, yeah, I made this intro.
All cage matches here tonight. You're going to see it on display. One final time. EWF versus MVWF. Great video. Good job, dude. That was pretty good. Here we are. Apparently we're in Las Vegas, baby. The weekend after WrestleMania. Shit the bed.
Yep.
And here comes the legend himself, Unbreakable Ryan Doyle, the ostensibly now the veteran leader of the MVWO. Tag Team of the Year in Season 1 of the MVWF, Wrestler of the Year in Season 2, main evented Match Mania 3, won 3 Royal Rumbles.
So that's pretty impressive. And also, he did
resume.
a wonderful job at Survivor Series representing the MVWO.
Yeah, what a match.
Dude.
Went 62 minutes, did that 8-man tag. But of course, out of that, what a star-making performance out of a guy like Woodsy.
Indeed, I'm not surprised he won the tournament after that.
Yep. And Doyle stepping over the top rope just to assert some dominance here tonight. He's going into the Elimination Chamber. He's won these matches before in the MVWF.
So he does have some experience in him. That could go to aid him in this. Of course, he's against a Dragonheart, says it all. Not to say that Ryan Doyle is incapable of doing it. Oh, yo, chat.
Whoa.
Let me see it. Let me see it in the chat.
W's for Wally.
Wally. Wally. Wally. Wally. Wally. Wally. Let's go!
An absolute monster of a man. One of Brandon Bones' first opponents outside of the MVWF in a one-on-one match he had in the NWA, booked by Dragonheart. And Bones has been a fan ever since.
Understandably so. This man is a fucking beast in the ring. He already's won the hardcore title here in EWF. Unfortunately, lost it yesterday.
Tyrese, I'll be going live tomorrow.
Yep, be sure to check that out.
And Tyrese, if I'll wait. I have a big match I'm going to announce for you. I'll announce it on this show. A very controversial match, very high up in the card, tomorrow night on the MVWF for Tyrese Blake.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I got the other.
And of course, Temple, since you're in the chat, just to let you know, Sawyer will be making an appearance tomorrow on the MVWF, returning to the MVWF.
Sawyer will be making his return to EWF 2.
And here comes Voltage!
I don't know who's coming out next, so I don't know whose theme song to play.
I got one going. And Voltage... Gotta wonder if Voltage doesn't feel like at this point in his career he's not hitting his head on the glass ceiling. He's definitely suffered some tough losses in both federations as of late. I mean, as impressive of a performer as he is, but he's got a tall order, but he's got a big opportunity here tonight.
Indeed, show the world of EWF and MVWF what he is made of. Steffers in the chat.
Kyle Empire. I mean, amongst legends of the MVWF, few people have the resume of the two-sports superstar Kyle Empire, who is a legitimate AAA baseball pitcher. And, of course, a former MVWF world champion with a record-holding 11 straight title defenses in one single title reign. He was also a double champion at the same time with his brother, World Tag Team Champions, while he was champion, and went to the finals of the Supermatch Tournament.
Alright, I think I got these next theme songs ready.
Good.
Well, I don't know who's coming out next, but I could play them.
Probably Steam Honk.
And I think
Isn't Steam Honk in this match?
Yep.
No, it's Dragonheart Jr. And I'll announce it right now for everyone in the chat. Tomorrow, Dragonheart Jr., who is currently the MVWF Cruiserweight Champion, will challenge his own father, Dragonheart Sr., the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, for the MVWF World's Heavyweight Championship only. 2 out of 3 falls, almost NWA style. Father versus son, championship on the line. This young man, of course, climbed the ladder, defeating everyone in the MVWF's Cruiserweight division to find himself with a chance to put the Cruiserweight belt on ice for a little while. Competing in the Heavyweight division, has only lost 1 match in that entire session as a singles wrestler in the Heavyweight division, defeated by Brandon Bones, was a temporary setback, sure.
This means that Dragonheart Jr. will be starting off.
Very brave of him, especially the night before challenging for the MVWF title.
Gold on my neck. Name on the banner.
Yeah.
Talking big talk.
Big Rolly. Let's go.
Blood, sweat, years in this one career. They were talking about maybe now's this my year. Check the scorecard, I don't chase stats. Record chase me with a great tag. Podium view when I take that step. Whole world watching me take that breath. I'm the best of the best, that's fact.
Now Rolly the Beast representing the EWF here tonight. 3-on-3 here in the Elimination Chamber, sure. But ultimately, a big gear is going to be shifted at some point in this match when it stops being team sports. So if you manage to eliminate all the members of the other federation, watch how fast the knives come out and they turn on each other.
All right.
Rolly the Beast to start off against Dragonheart Jr. Man, I mean, Dragonheart Jr. is a giant slayer beast, but Rolly checking out all 4 corners and all 4 chamber pods. Let's go.
Let's do this. Dragonheart immediately start with a combo. Oh, springboard moonsault, going for the cover. First elimination, no kick out.
Steffers in the chat. The Living Dead Girl here to watch the EWF versus the MVWF, and what a chop by Rolly the Beast.
That's Dragonheart Jr. fucking flying.
But look at that. So agile is Dragonheart Jr., the MVWF Cruiserweight Champion. Off
He
the
learned
ropes.
from the best.
Caught him.
Well, he caught him. What a counter.
And now look at Rolly here, an unorthodox style right here to be attempting inside the Elimination Chamber, but if he can stop Dragonheart Jr. from flying around, yeah, suck it, he says, but right up to his feet, he didn't care.
Wait, oh, double axe handle off the middle row.
Rolly's so big, he's got to smother this man.
Tell him to suck it again.
Up on the shoulder. Oh, look at him, vulnerable.
Oh.
Emerald Frozen right on the back of the head. 2 counts only. Rolly almost got the first elimination in the chamber. Who'd have thunk it?
Who knows? It'll only be a matter of time before one of these 4 pods open and a new competitor arrives.
And, oh, big of a stinger splash there by the Dragonheart. Throwing some lefts and rights. Uppercut. And who's coming out next, Beast?
It is Wally!
The big, giant man coming out to perhaps do the Wallies of Jericho. The best named move in pro wrestling.
Despite how the name's an absolute joke, the Wallies of Jericho has made Wally win a ton of matches here in the EWF.
Yeah, Wally's one of those guys. I'm such a big fan of his. Oh, who's bleeding?
I think it's Dragonheart, yeah. Oh shit, he's bleeding from the chest there. Spear!
I thought I saw some blood coming out of his mouth. Rolly must have busted him up earlier on. Yeah, real early on here. That's not a good sign for the #1 contender for the MVWF Championship.
Now stomping a mud hole. Ooh. Will this be enough to stop the Giant? Nope, 2 count.
Very close, though. Man, Dragonheart Jr. is bleeding profusely, Beast.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
He's in trouble. And I mean, and there's like three more competitors still to be, released from the pods. Taking you inside the cage, folks. Not a bad seat in the house here. Sold out tonight. MVWF versus EWF. And the clock counts down to the next entrant into the Elimination Chamber.
Meanwhile, Rolly does a shin breaker to Wally. Somehow able to pick him up. And now who is going to be the next entrant to enter the chamber? Voltage!
Wally now to the top rope.
Wally, what is he thinking?
Waiting for Wally to get to his feet as Voltage unleashes the Fury.
Oh!
And the meat collides.
And outside the ring, Rolly goes. Honestly, they're trying to team up on Wally. That's actually a good strategy right there.
Dragonheart Sr. in the chat right now telling Junior to unleash the rage, breathe the fire, whip the tail.
That's what you gotta do in order to win this chamber match. Especially up to people like Rolly or Wally.
Oh, man. Bloodstains all over the place. And Rolly just beating down Voltage. Uh-oh. Dragonheart in trouble. But, oh, good defense there. Takes him over into the sunset flip. Referee way out of position, though.
Same for that count. Still gets a 1 count. Oh, wait. Dragonheart.
What's he doing, Beast? What's he doing?
Oh,
my God. What a dive. Side of the cage.
High risk, high reward.
He got all of that, and Wally may be in trouble, Beast.
Oh, shit. No, what is he thinking? Oh, my God. It's got with a back body drop on the steel. Right where the steel was. Junior was going for a destroyer. Thank God Wally countered, because that would not have been a good bump to take on the steel. And Kyle Empire is next.
Man just drives Voltage into the corner. Uh-oh.
The pedigree!
Oh, man, on the platform!
The cover! Kick out!
Dragonheart! What did I say, Beast? I mean, what does it take to slay a dragon?
A lot more than that. That's what. No! No!
Payback! Payback! Payback, Rolly! Oh! Crash and burn for Rolly!
Dragonheart got out of the way of that splash right on time.
It may have cost him everything, but Rolly kicks out.
Oh, elbow.
450 elbow. Kyle Empire, shoulders down.
Kick
No! Voltage almost got the first elimination.
Oh, Dragonheart Jr.'s in trouble. Wait a sec. But he
And
countered!
reversal! The Cruiserweight Champion breathing fire!
Selena Del Sol, no! Counter!
Counter into the power slam! Ugh!
Oh, Colin
Fastball.
Powers go for that fastball punch.
Yes, he was. And now the last entrant, unbreakable Ryan Doyle. And unfortunately for these guys, Doyle is fresh. And he's gone!
Kyle
Kyle Empire.
Destroyer!
Rolly may be next! And he kicks out. And now Doyle activated. Ready to attack.
Saving
punched
his
them both.
MVWF teammate. Well, not really teammate, but... Oh, shit. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Look at Rolly just bashing Dragonheart in the face, and he kicks out again. And Doyle takes his head out on a clothesline.
Wally's in trouble, but kicks out at 2.
Inside cradle. Dragonheart trying to steal an elimination. Reversal. No!
So close.
And as the writing on the wall often says, Dragonhearts don't lose. Uh-oh. Powerbomb! Man, two titans inside the ring right now. Wally and Rolly. Voltage, you got to see him as something of a dark horse here, but he did get the first elimination.
Uh-huh. And he might get the second, too.
Over the Cruiserweight Champion. No! Will anything put down Dragon? He kips right up. Holy shit!
Wait a sec. Wally! With... Oh, wait, he countered the spear! What a reversal! And oh my god, what a chop!
Rolly unleashing the thunder here. And now look at Doyle. Gonna take a high risk.
Oh, no!
He
Way!
missed! And a 2 count inside the ring.
Look at all the blood!
That's Dragonheart's blood.
And the stunner!
Doyle in trouble. No. Well, you got to give it up to the referee, at least in this case here, because I saw him having to go through the ropes where there were pinfalls outside the ring, but at least he's just cutting it short and doing the count from inside the ring, and it still counts.
For once, a referee's smart in EWF. Who would have thought?
Yeah, hey, there's a first time for everything. Hopefully it's not the only time for this.
Hopefully.
But, I mean, I'm not betting heavy on it. Let's just put it that way. Voltage now, though. Man, a low-key, very big aggressor here in this match.
Yeah, he almost eliminated Wally early on.
And a Fire Rana, too! And Voltage kicks out! Oh, Doyle gets crushed! Kyle Empire from the Mvwf got eliminated by Voltage earlier on, Rockstar.
No, it's just been
Alicia
a flat
in the
war
chat.
since then.
Welcome to the EWF, the final battle between the Mvwf and the EWF Beast, and it is already on fire. Doyle, shoulders down, kicks out at 2. And Beast, I gotta say, it's not for lack of trying. These guys are trying to get these eliminations going. But they're hanging tough.
Yeah, no matter what team they are. No! No! No!
Wally!
Wally!
Don't do it! Oh! Big mistake! And a crash and burn!
That is going to cost him not only this match, but his body.
Look at Voltage right here, though. He threw Doyle in the ring because he thought that he was going to pick Wally's bones right there. And I can't say that it's the wrong strategy. Uh-oh. Voltage! Ah! 1, 2, no! Voltage kicks out at 2. How tough is Voltage, Beast?
Why tough? Bro, if he's able to go up against Wally and last this long, then wow.
Well, Alicia, you are definitely wrestling tomorrow on the MVWF show.
Yeah, you're going to be wrestling on Mayhem on Monday. And the jackhammer by Voltage. By Wally.
Wally going for it again.
Oh, shit.
And Rolly got eliminated by Doyle.
Rolly's out of here. And now Dragonheart might be falling up. He's out.
Doyle taking heads here. He's on fire.
What a performance from Doyle.
Yep.
I can see why he is the unbreakable.
And now Doyle was going up the cage again, but Voltage cut him off. And may have suplexed him head first into the pod.
Oh, if he does what I think he's going... if he did what I think he was going to do, I would have screamed.
Oh, double team DDT on Voltage. And those are the kinds of things that can happen. And Voltage may be done.
Yep, he is. It is down to Wally and Ryan Doyle.
Doyle representing the MVWF, his faction, the MVWO, and Wally representing the EWF here tonight. Sudden death here, and Doyle picking his spots. That's the veteran. No mistakes. Oh! Ooh, and rams him into the pod. And Doyle now, big high risk.
Again.
Moonsault! Holy shit, onto Wally!
He got
Doyle's
him!
the winner!
Wow!
Unbelievable! Doyle took out the last 3 opponents in this match. Look at this right here. This should have taken care of Voltage right here earlier on. But man, these guys died hard here tonight. Oh, look at this right here. This might have been the beginning of the end right there. That's where you got Rolly. And then here's the end. And something of a moonsault right there by Doyle. And he got him.
I just gained a whole lot of respect for Ryan Doyle.
And the MVWF on the scoreboard here tonight.
I can see why Dragonheart Jr. suffered that.
What a match that was, and now it's the Coopers versus the MVWO. 2 of Doyle's stablemates, Westside Ito and the Whiteside. This one should be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta wonder, since the Coopers... Yeah, well, since the Coopers also just signed a contract to start appearing sometime in the near future in the MVWF. Very interesting bit of booking right here, where they're going up against some very long-term MVWF stars.
I mean, maybe it's a little taste of what they can expect when they go to the MVWF. And by the way, I got the Cooper's theme song. You can do the MVWO's one if you want.
Okay.
When you know ahead of time. All right.
Carmelita Fox. Turn over a rock in E-fetting, and you'll find one of the Coopers there somewhere. LTD, NWA, EWF, and now soon, the MVWF. And a very interesting signing that I recently adopted here because, again, me, Brandon Bones, I have been very much against anyone wrestling with a tail. But then again, we also now only recently have signed our first female wrestler, and now Carmelita, only the second contracted female wrestler in the Manch Vegas Wrestling Federation's history. Congratulations. Warrior Empress saying that Brandon Bones, me, owes women an apology. Well, Brandon Bones will be cutting a promo tomorrow night, I guess, to open the show to address that situation. So perhaps I will save my comments on that until then. But here comes Sly Cooper. Another one with a tail. Apparently, not only is Brandon Bones prejudiced against women's, he's also prejudiced against people with tails. Because this would be the first time in 26 years that people with a tail have competed in the MVWF. I mean, we've had guys with a drill hand and a saw blade hand. Wrestler named Phil Duper Boot. But here comes the MVWO. Gotta say, Brandon Bones is not happy with Sly Cooper right now, defeating Brandon Bones in the recent EWF tournament.
And here comes West Side Ito, probably one of the most utilized people in the EWF since he changed.
Yeah, I mean, West Side Ito was one of those cruiserweights in the MVWF that had kind of gotten blown out by Dragonheart Jr. I mean, he would have been like the most prominent cruiserweight in the MVWF before Dragonheart Jr. And new life being breathed into West Side Ito's career here in the EWF. So perhaps maybe some of this cross-pollination here has worked in some ways that may not necessarily been planned for, but are welcome all the same.
I mean, he has had some success here. And plus, he does a good job at making people boo.
And here he comes, the Granite State Destroyer himself, the Whiteside. Perhaps the heart and soul of the MVWO is the Whiteside. And of course, they suffered such a huge scare in his career just a few months ago when Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk pile drove him on the floor and injured his neck, putting him out for 3 months. and it is still questionable whether or not he's come back too early or not.
I mean, something like that should have, like, months of recovery.
I mean, back in 2001, 2002, when Edge had his first neck surgery, he was out for like 14 months.
Yeah, so it's a very questionable decision for Whiteside to come back this early. And now the steel cage is being lowered.
And here we go. Coopers versus MVWO.
If I'm not tripping, both of the teammates have to escape in order to call it a victory.
Fantastic. Drop kick. Cooper goes right into the arms, the waiting arms of the Whiteside. Carmelita catches Ito with the DDT.
National Tornado DDT, but Whiteside catches her.
And this all-cage concept event here tonight to be the final battle between the MVWF and the EWF.
The Cooper's taking it to MVWL Whites. I'm at Westside. Still trying to take the fight.
Oh!
Damn.
Westside Ito now taking down Sly Cooper, but man, did Whiteside take Carmelita's head off with that clothesline. The husband and wife team of the Coopers against, you know, the husband and wife team of the Whiteside and Westside Ito.
Well, you should not have said that.
Well, when you're busting balls, get a running start. And now Whiteside going for it here.
Sly Cooper there to stop him.
Carmelita now grabbing an ankle. The Whiteside kicking her off. He's going for it and decides perhaps he didn't really have the chance to get out of there the way he thought.
Oh!
Steffers in the chat. As you have seen, Brandon Bones, us women have been kicking just as much ass. And I mean, Brandon Bones has a very sordid story behind all of that, and you'll hear more about it tomorrow night in the MVWF, or more likely tomorrow afternoon, but, you know, tonight! Oh, man! Cooper got nothing on that.
High risk and not even a reward.
Good job. You've noticed the Whiteside here has been keeping his head on the pivot here and has turned and changed against his opponents, switching partners multiple times in the match here. Definitely watching Ito's back. Good teamwork.
That's what teaming for a whole lot has gone to. And a destroyer by Carmelita. Sly Cooper's trying to escape. Now remember, if Sly Cooper manages to escape, that means Carmelita's outnumbered.
Carmelita, though, but she's doing a good job of playing goalie. And here comes Ito. Going to try and catch him up there. Oh, Carmelita, good job. Good job.
Very good job from Carmelita. That's great teamwork. He's off.
Down goes Ito.
Does it.
Oh, and there goes Whiteside. And Carmelita ruling the cage. And he's out.
Now it just needs Carmelita to get out.
Yeah, I don't see it really being too much of a problem for her. But now Whiteside up to his feet. She's 2-on-1 in there now. Yeah, that's hell of a disadvantage right there. Oh, sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Good for her. Countered out. Picked the ankle. But up on the shoulder now, but has the MVWO now finally caught up to her?
They finally realized what happens if Carmelita escapes.
Oh, scissor fight slam. Was going for the scissor fight slam. Couldn't get it. And gives him a flipping scissor fight slam. Ah, but the lung blower. And the crowd boos Westside Ito.
Sly Cooper outside the cage right now.
Double sledge. I mean, this is the risk you take. Yes, you've got the first person out of the cage. You've got that first score going for you. But the fact of the matter is that it's left Carmelita alone, and now Ito trying to find his footing to get over the top of the cage.
Carmelita.
And now if he doesn't want to give Ito the chance. But again, here we go. This is one of the pitfalls of the match here, Beast. Ito decides he's not making it out of there outside of the clutches of Carmelita. And good for her. She cut him off.
Yes, he's doing well against these two. Oh, got the knees up.
The knees come up. Oh, gas, no brakes on that splash. Well, I guess there were brakes. It was just Carmelita's knees. Oh, Sawyer talking trash about the MVWO in the chat. Do so at your own risk, sir. But I got a feeling Sawyer's one of those guys that just likes to take risks.
In the ring and out.
Carmelita, wow! Standing right up to both of them.
Look at her go. Oh, wow.
Look at her dodging the big man, hitting him, striking him, landing him. But again, when you try to hit him in the beard, it doesn't work. And Ito now telling Westside Ito telling Whiteside, let's go, let's get out of here, let's win this thing. But Whiteside wants to stomp her down. Yes, they're going for it, Beast.
I think Westside's trying to distract Carmelita and have Whiteside escape.
Whiteside on the way out now.
The Carmelita's down. And Whiteside is over there.
Whiteside is out, and now Westside Ito going for it. Carmelita needs to recover quickly here. She's got to get to her feet. She's got to stop him. He's almost out. Or will the strategy? The strategy didn't work. Ito, though, he's struggling up there, and he got his leg over. And as soon as both feet touch, it's over.
It is over. I mean, valiant effort from Carmelita, don't get me wrong.
Yes, and again, at the time, it made sense to at least get somebody out of there, and Carmelita did the best that she could. She gave him a run for their money after getting left alone. I mean, Whiteside, after that destroyer, was absolutely wounded. And there you see the finish, and all she can do is watch.
Here are your winners. West Sky and White Sky.
What a match. Wow. All I can say is wow. Dragonheart Sr., the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, Tyrese Blake. I guess you want me to make the announcement now, Tyrese? Tomorrow, MVWF, one-on-one, Tyrese Blake will step inside the ring with Tyrese Blake, his clone.
What?
And one way or the other, whoever wins will be the Tyrese that will continue in the MVWF. The other one will be vanquished from the MVWF forever until there's a plot twist probably later on down the line. That's right, folks. We will see you tomorrow on the MVWF for that huge match. Tyrese Blake versus Tyrese Blake. Who's the real clone? Gigi's like, it's me.
Well, you got a good Halloween costume for him?
And there's Gigi. He's in this match, too, inside the Hell in a Cell. What an opportunity for that young man. And another chance for him to get his hands on Dragonheart Sr. Just a couple weeks ago, Gigi challenged Dragonheart Sr. for the MVWF World Championship in his first title defense. Went to a 30-minute draw against Dragonheart Sr. The crowd called for it. The crowd got what they wanted. They restarted the match, and in sudden death, Dragonheart pulled it out at the end. And here it was. Gigi could have walked away going, the distance with the champion, but he was not satisfied. He went for it all, and he lost it all. And basically, Gigi now finds himself in the MVWF, where a chance where he's going to have to start over. But again, Jesse Jackhammer, Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk in this match.
It's going to be pretty insane. Just like the Elimination Chamber, it is a free-for-all. It doesn't matter what team you're on. You have to survive.
And 6 individuals. Again, and just like in the Elimination Chamber. Fortunately, it didn't come down to it in any way where, like, the Federation members were going to have to, turn against each other, because it came down to, MVWF versus EWF at the end. But that's still a scenario that could happen here. So is this like first pinfall is the finish, or is this elimination?
First pinfall is the finish. That means we're in for a treat.
So even if anyone who goes for a pin here, then you're going to start to see federational loyalty get divided almost immediately.
Yup.
Let's go for it, folks. I'm ready. It's the MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion! Jiggles, by the way, I'll let you know, just this morning, I downloaded you. Jiggles, don't worry, you will be making an appearance very soon in the MVWF, so, in fact, since I downloaded you, I was going to, after the show, contact you and ask your permission if you wanted to. But yeah, you are welcome in the MVWF anytime. What is going through this young man's mind right now, having just heard the announcement that he's going to go face-to-face with his very own clone, and the clone versus Tyrese Blake battle here, one-on-one, and then one of them will be banished from the MVWF. Tyrese has shown so much potential here in both the EWF and the MVWF. Sometimes you see him out in other federations teaming with El Toro. Acknowledge him, he says. Acknowledge him. At least he didn't bring the chainsaw out tonight.
I'll have a theme for Jesse both versions.
Jesse Jackhammer? I got it. Yep. I can find it real quick. Jesse Jackhammer finally makes his return to E-Fetting. A former member of the Bones Enterprises, otherwise known as Extreme Chaos here in the EWF, has not really staked his claim as far as who his loyalty really belongs to, but you would assume it would be the EWF, considering since the dissolution of the Bones Enterprises. Boom!
And Jesse Jackhammer, last time we saw him, he was the world champion, but since he was gone for quite a while, the world champion had to be vacated. So Jesse was wrongfully taken away from the world champion.
Sure, Beast. I mean, he can definitely make the claim that, you know, he lost the championship without being pinned or submitted. That's a technicality, sure, but you've got your rules, and the championships have to be defended. And what an ovation here for Jesse Jackhammer. Who's next?
I got Jakai. I got his music.
Okay. I think what's left? Steam Honk?
Shit.
I'll get ready for Steam Honk.
Yeah. Crown me the shells and steel. Scars on my chest, that's real. Palm trees lean when I walk. Whole bay hush when I talk. Guard dogs howl on the ridge. Grandma's pots from the fridge. Drum lines deep in my blood. Gold ring heavy like mud. I'm the king, whoa. I don't run, I roam. From the jungle to the home, that's my throne.
And welcome back, Jakai, to the EWF. I've had a couple of matches with this man. We are currently 1-1 against each other. He earned himself a championship title shot against me while I was the Intercontinental Champion. And then when he earned himself a shot over me to beat me, he lost in the championship title match. Sorry, buddy. That's how the ball bounces sometimes. All the same, still glad to see Jakai here. What a tremendous competitor he has been. And in a high-stakes scenario here where he could end this whole thing with all the glory for himself and the EWF.
Who come to storm? Who walk alone?
You should. I think you can.
I got Steam Hunt. Okay. All right, there's Jakai. No way, that sucks.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, Ricky the Dragon.
A member of the MVWO, for sure, the brother of Unbreakable Ryan Doyle, but he's also the man that gave the white side that pile driver on the floor that broke his neck a few months back. But the funny thing is he defeated 3-on-1, 3 members of the MVWO, which forced them to adopt him into the faction.
And also, he was the one who got a hell of a lot of heat at Survivor Series.
Yes, he did. Holy shit. I mean, he almost came back from a 3-on-1 deficit right there. Got beaten by Woodsy at the end. And thank God he did.
And here comes Gigi.
And of course, some recent star-making performances for Gigi has really elevated his stock here in e-fetting, in addition to having one of the best haircuts in all of professional wrestling.
Yeah,
Almost
so
a stoic, doesn't get upset, goes out there, keeps his chin up, keeps his mouth shut, and Gigi goes out there and impresses.
And let's get this Hell in a Cell match going. Tyrese going after Dragonheart. Jesse going after Jakai.
Jesse Jackhammer with a slick new outfit right here. He's looking trim. Is the Canadian Nightmare. Steamhawk down, taking some stomps from a guy he knows is definitely gunning for him in the form of Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk. Steamhawk lost the MPWF World Championship at Matchmania 777 and has been looking back to get that title back ever since. Oh, look at Jesse, though. Picking that big man up like that is very, very impressive.
Jakai's quite strong, bro.
And again, Beast, you find these competitors at cross purposes here tonight because, again, each guy wants to win the match for themselves. But again, they also are more than likely to win that match if they were to have a fellow team member, or at least a fellow Federation member, get them towards the end. Because you don't want to get outnumbered against faction members on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's a great point there, but unfortunately, shit like that ain't gonna work.
You gotta wonder what's going through the minds of guys like Jesse Jackhammer right now. Like wondering if perhaps maybe like his loyalties aren't split a little bit, because Brandon Bones gave Jesse Jackhammer a very huge opportunity, and he definitely made the most of it. He became a star there. I mean, quite surprisingly, the only reason why he's probably not a main eventer as we speak is because of that long hiatus where we're only just seeing him return just now.
Well, life could have been if he did take that hiatus, and what a springboard moonsault.
The MVWF champion caught some air.
Shit. Oh, Dragonheart saved himself.
Top rope, Dragon Kanrana.
Dragon Kanrana, now let's see what's going on.
They are brawling outside the ring, Beast.
It's only a matter of time before they break the cage. Oh wait, Gigi's in trouble.
Oh! Whip with the dragon's tail. Hooks the leg. 2 count.
Yo, what's up, Wally and Tinu in the chat? What's up, Sly Cooper?
Wally, Tinu, good to see you in the chat. Alicia, Jennifer, good to see you in the chat. Welcome to this collaboration, this last collaborative effort here between the MVWF and the EWF. But I got a feeling I might have a surprise guest announcer tomorrow on the MVWF show. Can't say who just yet, but tune in to find out.
Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I had to say it.
Dragonheart. Oh, went for to try and pick Teresa's leg and got a knee to the face instead.
An Alabama slam by Jesse Jackhammer.
Man, Jesse's so big, so strong. This young man, I mean, he doesn't know his own strength.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I mean, and it's good to see him back, but he looks trim. He looks like he's lost about 10, 15 pounds. And he lost it all in the cut. Man, the cutter takes out Steam Honk.
Coach Chikai, he's known for being the master of the cutter.
Oh, look at this. Just throws it. And, of course, his first pinfall gets this thing here, so Tyrese was not going to allow that to happen.
What? Huh? Really broke up whatever Gigi was going for.
I mean, it's unusual for a top-tier champion holding a belt like Dragonheart is to be used so loosely and freely, where he's had so many non-title matches in another federation, sure. But Dragonheart has performed in a way like, I mean, he's got to be one of the MVPs of this rivalry. And oh my God! Tyrese tries to take him out!
Entirely.
Holy shit! There's a wrench in the ring! Dragonheart digging deep, cut off Steam Honk. Jesse kicks out at 1. I guess the crowd is the referee in this one, Beast?
I guess. I didn't hire Casper today. Maybe for tomorrow.
Man, Dragon Conrana and Steam Honk rolled right through it like he didn't give a shit.
Where'd Dragonheart go?
He's probably spilled out of the ring at ringside somewhere. There he is. Hiya!
Oh, Dragonheart. He knows Gigi does the 619. I was trying to do it a second time. He hits it. 619.
Got him. Dragonheart ran right into the wall right there, and a springboard elbow connects, but didn't get him everything that he wanted. Man, more blood being shed inside the cell. The demonic structure.
Okay, schoolboy, but Dragonheart broke it up. Dragon Conrana.
There's the jackhammer of the MVWF champion! Oh, but Steam Honk doesn't give him a chance to make the cover. Jesse, though, stays focused. But so does everyone else. Goaltending. Oh, Dragonheart decides, well, I like you, Jesse. Oh! Steam Honk gonna try and steal it. And, like, what were you saying before, Beast? I mean, before about the performance by Steam Honk in that match at Survivor Series. He was down 1-3. He was all by himself against the EWF, and he took out the first 2 competitors and almost took out Woodsy.
Yeah, that was very true. He almost got the win for the MVWL there.
Yeah, he did. I mean, those matches might have been long, but when they decided to start letting the dominoes fall, the eliminations happened fast. And he got him!
What?
Gigi got the pin!
They didn't see Gigi! Where at?
Here is your winner,
Congratulations, Gigi. I mean, again, trying to up his game and recover from that loss to Dragonheart for the championship.
I mean, Gigi took the opportunity. Props to him. I mean, congratulations. And now, our main event.
Everyone remembers at Survivor Series, the double betrayals. Primetime Sean Sanders turning his back on the MVWF the day after being handed a world championship opportunity. And everyone also remembers El Toro switching sides when he won the MVWF World Money Championship. So I guess when things are playing in your favor, you know what gear to put yourself in here. And they took sides, and now they've committed, and everything left in a cliffhanger, Beast. Remember, you're talking to Brandon Bones right now, and it's time to cut a promo. EWF, you've lasted a lot longer than I thought you would. And in fact, I honestly expected the MVWF to kick the door down, walk right through here, win all the titles, take a shit in your ring, and go home and slap your mama. Well, it turned out to not be like that. In fact, it turned out to be one big clusterfuck after another. And we're still at each other's throats. Well, this is the final battle. And yeah, we won. Double countout. Who gives a fuck? Double countout? What the fuck was it? Who gives a shit? And what was it in the 60-minute time limit draw? Did you really win the We Quit Twice match when you only got one quit? Did you really, EWF? And the referee awards you that match, and that shit was bullshit. That was bullshit. That happened on my show. But of course, Brandon Bones, two-time Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, winning belts everywhere I go. And by the way, soon to be EWF Champion. Just saying. Just saying.
Burn.
But tonight, the War Games. All on the line. Big time rematch. And this time, we're getting the dub just like you said, Beast. Just like you said. But it's just not going to go the way that you thought, though, buddy. And I'm sorry. Tonight, it's been all MVWF. Sure, it might have been all EWF at Survivor Series, but this here's the final battle. This here's the exclamation point. This here's the period at the end of the sentence. What do you got to say?
Yes, well, the thing is, you came so damn close to defeat. Your team did at Survivor Series. The only reason is you were scared. You just got away for that double countout. If that didn't happen, we would have defeated your ass 3-2-0. But now, in this War Games match, we get the chance to absolutely kick your ass. No disqualifications, no escape. 2 rings and a cage. Where I get to do whatever I want. And I get to cut off your little flower crown that you say it gives you power, and it doesn't mean jack shit. And you can get your Hulk Hogan looking ass back to the retirement. Actually, back to the hospital where Andrew Dubs put you. Now let's do this.
Let's do this indeed. Let it play. Let it play. Let it build.
Introducing first, weighing in at 242 pounds,
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Damian Andrews, and I am the play-by-play man for the MVWF. People say I sound a lot like Brandon Bones. I don't hear it myself, and here comes the former MVWF champion, primetime Sean Sanders, first to enter into the War Games. Brantley in the chat.
And now we get to the best EFED song I've ever heard. God damn it. The one good song, and it's against a person I absolutely fucking hate.
Play my music. I mean, play Brandon Bones' music. Forgot who I was for a second. Yeah! And to a chorus of boos, here on enemy territory, the owner of the MVWF. Bow down to the flower crown. It's Brandon fucking Bones. Wearing the world's fanciest bathrobe, Brandon Bones wears the flower crown of power. Yeah! Bow down to the flower crown, bitches. Primetime Sean Sanders betraying Brandon Bones the day after giving him an MVWF World title shot. And it's going to be one-on-one here for the first 2 minutes. I figured a coward like Brandon Bones would be last into the cage. And all primetime Sean Sanders can do is watch as the glorious Brandon Bones
anyways.
Belly-to-belly suplex for Brandon Bones. By the way, Damian Andrews here, Beast, if you couldn't hear me before. Brandon Bones now inside the ring. Face-to-face with Sean Sanders and chops him right in the throat.
Brandon Bones must have a rush of emotion. This guy used to be the man who we trusted most in the NBWF.
I mean, he hyped up primetime Sean Sanders big time in every chat that Brandon Bones was in, no matter what show he was on. And I gotta say, I mean, Brandon Bones put the moniker on him, the fastest rising star in EFEDing back in 2025.
Got all these guys in the cages right there.
These two yet to go one-on-one in a match against each other in the MVWF. But here, facing off inside the War Games cage, what is Brandon Bones doing there in between both rings? Ooh, big boot. And the countdown begins, Beast.
Nice punch in. Wait a sec. Oh, what a kick. And now who's going to be outburst? JP!
Brandon Bones is in trouble here. Look at what JP's doing, Beast.
What's he got? Stop sign.
A stop sign, and he's showing it off to the crowd. No, he's going for more.
Oh, wait a second.
Bones now.
Oh.
We got a karate stick.
And a sledgehammer. And JP gets in the ring.
And Brandon Bones is in trouble, Beast, for at least the next minute or so.
He's been getting his ass beat by Prime Time before JP got in here. Imagine how difficult this is about to be.
Yep. Of course, JP took the Intercontinental Championship away from Brandon Bones several weeks ago in a very controversial match that turned into a complete riot.
Oh, he intentionally hit Primetime. JP does not like anyone, and especially Primetime because of reasons.
Yes, and we know what that one reason is.
Yup, I'm not saying that because I'm not getting canceled.
Nope. And here comes Sensei Mark Zaleski. The leader of Cobra Kai, now entering the cage here to represent the MVWF. And a back leg round kick to Primetime. A guy that, Primetime and him just had a huge, amazing series of matches. Did Sensei and Primetime.
I remember when they went into the crowd, and oh my god, what a pile driver.
And Bones known for some of his neck injuries here in the EWF.
Oh! The boot and stop sign combo.
Sporting a neck brace for several matches, competed in several matches with the neck brace. Oh! Stop! In the name of hate!
Of course, that neck brace did give you a 5-star banger, so. Wait, Sensei. Ooh.
Oh, what a kick right there where he springboarded through the ropes. And who is next?
Let's go for the elbow, and now Rockstar.
God, I gotta wonder about Rockstar's condition going into this thing. He's got himself a World Money Championship title match against El Toro, a man we'll see a little later on in this cage.
Also, he did have a match yesterday going up against the #1 contender, Adrian, who's going to face off at the Rumble for the Extreme Championship. So there's a lot on Rockstar's mind.
Yeah. Rockstar, always a very busy competitor here in E-Fetting. And I can see up there on the right, the man with the horns, El Toro. A man he's looking forward to facing tomorrow night. And Bones is getting the shit kicked out of him by JP and Primetime Sean Sanders.
I'm shocked that they're teaming up. It's like, oh shit, he went for the mist. I saw that. What's DQ?
Pancake him down. Anything goes inside the War Games.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Primetime launches Brandon Bones. And look at the EWF swarming like jackals into the other ring now. It is 3-on-2 right now, but here comes the reinforcements.
Who's going to be the next person? Jeremy!
Last call, Jeremy Love! The man who got thrown off the top of the Hell in the Cell. Oh, pile driver from the Sensei. That was the move that injured Rockstar's neck.
Oh, wait, the mist!
And the kick to the head.
And the Boston Crab! Meanwhile, Jeremy go after Rockstar with a sledgehammer.
Rockstar defeated Jeremy Love in a #1 contendership match to earn his title shot. Now Jeremy perhaps looking for some revenge, and of course Jeremy been very loyally representing the MVWF, one of the busier competitors here from the MVWF, coming over here onto enemy territory, or at least an away game I'd call it.
Oh,
and the mist to the eyes. Primetime punted in the head.
Now, the next competitor from the EWF is the exact person who threw Jeremy off the Hell in a Cell.
Oh! Primetime got the Steiner driver. And Bones now laying out justice with the sledgehammer. Oh! Pecker checker.
Wait, JP! What the rolling on prettier? And the burner breaker by Rockstar.
And here comes the Beast.
The Beast.
The last competitor for the EWF. Now going face to face with his old rival, the man he had the best of 7 series with. Oh, JP! Drop kick Jeremy from behind. Might have knocked him out.
Now two owners of the Feds.
Yep. Clotheslines him out of his shoes.
Oh, the Beast is going to regret that.
Sensei now. Where's he going? Up on the top ropes. Oh, Steve Perry press.
And the goodnight Irene.
Brennan Bones, JP in trouble. Bones looking for revenge here, but JP trying to break the body scissors and escape. Wow. And now the last competitor, Beast. El Toro!
It is start when we move on ready to fight.
El Toro making his way to the ring now. The last competitor representing the MVWF. And he's going for some plunder, Beast.
Who is he? What is he going for? The table!
Once El Toro enters the cage, the match beyond begins.
You got the first pinfall or submission.
El Toro going for some more plunder.
The trash can, just what the MVWF is.
Time to take out the trash. Bones now, JP, rolling crab, with Sean Sanders right there to play goalie.
The announcer has said it.
What is going to happen here? It's the final battle. MVWF on Toro into the cage. And a rake of the eyes.
The miss.
The miss to the eyes.
Cyclone kick. He's not going for the pin, though.
Sean Sanders gets the German suplex. Oh, El Toro face first to the hammer. Beast gets thrown from one ring to the other. And El Toro getting dropped atomically.
Let's see what you did there. Now Sensei, oh shit!
End zone, face first! He might get the pin right there, but Sensei didn't go for the cover. Instead went after Rockstar. Bones tries to stomp Primetime's head.
The horns!
Mess with the bull, get the horns! Oh! Man, what an epic we are seeing here. It's the final battle.
Cyclone kick, Steve Perry press.
Rockstar's in trouble. Oh, karate stick.
This ain't good for the MVWF at all. I'm an EWF. They got it.
El Toro gets the pin, and he pinned Primetime. and the EWF has been swept.
Here are your winners, Brandon the Body, the Boss, El Numero Uno, the Legend Killer, Coach Mark, Last Call, Jeremy Love, and Kabul ETK.
Can you believe it? Brandon Bones holding out his clutches. 5 stars, greatest of all time. Are you kidding me here? Well, this was the complete inverse of what happened at Survivor Series.
Yup, the exact opposite. And H-Dog in the chat says if he was in that team, then MVWF would have got their ass beat. Imagine. But man, even though EWF lost, I just want to say my respects to you, Brennan. Because this is totally out of character. Prime Time, I thank you for introducing me to Brandon Bones, because had that not have happened, we would not be here doing this today.
Absolutely. What an incredible elevation, not just for my show, but your show as well. I mean, the collaboration really generating something that gave us a chance to draw a little bit more attention that perhaps maybe either of our channels were getting before then or whatever. I mean, I've definitely seen an uptick in my views. I mean, sticking my neck out like this and stuff. I mean, and again, this is actually, for me, actually the second collaboration. I can't front. The year and a half I did in the NWA with Dragonheart and stuff like that was kind of the inspiration for all of this stuff here. But again, apples and oranges too, because what I did with Dragonheart was not at all what we've done here. I mean, this was like a straight up head-to-head competition and stuff like that, with ultimately a big final battle to be culminated here on the show today. And much respect, because again, the reason why I wanted to do this here with you, because I was looking for a show for somebody or a creator that was out there that did it kind of the way that I did. So they're just thinking that the way that the block puzzle pieces would fit together or whatever. And it was like a glove, man. Like, you made this cooperative thing work so fucking great. I mean, nothing but respect to you and your show that, again, I am still going to continue to watch, even though the official, rivalry competition, for all intents and purposes, is over, even though we can still continue, we'll manage to commingle a lot of our characters and stuff from this point forward. Well done, sir. Well done. I mean, your show's awesome. Your show's fucking awesome. What can I say?
Thank you, man. Your show is awesome, too. I can't help but just give you so much kudos for the passion you give to MVWF. The matches you book are perfection.
Yeah. And another thing, another highlight. I mean, let's actually, while we're just for the next couple of minutes here, for those of you that are still listening. I mean, I actually asked this of Rockstar last night at, what was it, Carnage. And I was like, hey, what are your highlights of the rivalry going back to from the way that it began? And for me, again, it started right off the bat with me going through the top of the Hell in the Cell in that storyline between, Andrew Dubs attacks me, I got the neck injury, now I've got this storyline on a show that I'm not officially on, and then that was me going through the cage right there and then kicking out at 2 right there. I mean, and going back on to win that match. Dude, that joke you said at the end of that match made me laugh so hard. Where at the end of that match at WrestleMania, Bones versus Dubs, at the end, B says on commentary, I'm thinking about crying. And not because, he was having an emotional moment, but it would have been an appropriate time to have an emotional moment. And it was so tongue-in-cheek and ironic and stuff that I couldn't help but fucking laugh. Like, it tickled my Gen X heart, you know what I'm saying? You give a highlight now. Something that you remember from it.
From this rivalry?
Yeah.
Well, great memories of throwing Jeremy off the Hell in a Cell. That was the first time that ever happened in EWF. What a legendary moment that was.
Yeah, the best of 7 series.
Yeah, the best of 7 series in general was just perfection.
Yeah, we had been talking, for those of you listening here, we were talking off mic about how the MVWF had maybe like 3 or 4 best of 7 series. Like, you never plan them ahead of time. But they kind of become that thing after a while, and then therefore you have to follow through with the expectation. And so if you don't get a best of 7 series that doesn't go the full 7, it always feels like kind of like a disappointment. But here it was, as we were talking about that, was just the beginning of the Beast versus Jeremy, and that became a best of 7 series that also, by the way, went the full 7, that you won, by the way. And that included that match that where you threw him off the top of the cell, which was the first time I'd ever seen that happen.
Yeah, man. This whole rivalry has gained magical moments in both our shows. Yeah, this really helped both our shows a hell of a lot. And it even got Blaze's attention. We were able to go on the summit.
Yeah, my rivalry with Blaze happened kind of like during that. I don't mean Blaze. I don't know. I mean, is Blaze like? Would you say he was representing the EWF in that scenario where we were trading the Intercontinental Belt or whatever?
I would say so.
Yeah. All right. That definitely was because again I had been trying to get that match in LTD. Like whenever I'd won like the chat roulette thing or whatever, I'd be like, all right, give me Brandon Bones versus Blaze. And I was like, shit, like the 2 promoters going head to get. But he's like, he'd be like, he'd poo-poo the idea. I was like, I don't want to do it or whatever. And then later on, like you blew that match like right at me, and you're just like, go, do this. And I was like, all right. And so I kind of got what I want. I don't know if you did that because I don't know if you were aware of that when you booked that match. But for me, it was very satisfying that you did because I couldn't get that match to happen in LTD.
Yeah, of course I did ask Blaze for permission just in case. He said
did you?
He said he just wanted it to not be on his show, but he was perfectly fine doing it on mine. So that's how I got it in the door, and I always wanted to do that match.
Yeah. And I think I think that was one of the things like, yeah, dude, you told me like I'm got like a surprise for you, and for me to face Blaze, I was like, oh, so I got what I wanted. It wasn't like I could say that it happened with my permission or whatever and stuff, because the first match was that 20-minute Iron Man match where he basically beat the fucking shit out of me for the entirety of the match, but I came back to win it by like 1 in like the last few seconds, and chef's kiss, fucking finish to the match or whatever. On top of that, which again, for those of you still managing to listen to this, the game is so kind to Beast here as far as what the simulations managed to give him as far as like highlights and big moments and things like that. Like he's literally had a match where there was a tie that was about to be broken at a tap out in an Iron Man match where the clock was running down. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is like you, again, like, if you were WWE trying to do an Iron Man match and do that finish and then also time it right to the clock so that you could have that kind of controversial finish and stuff like that, you would need 2 very experienced competitors out there that knew what they were doing in order to produce that finish, because, again, if you blow the timing on it, you're fucked up, right? Like again, and you have a choice, to know what to do there with 2 human beings going out there performing in front of the arena. But to have the AI do that finish is, again, like a next level thing that you do not see at all anywhere, anywhere but the EWF.
Oh yeah, but like at first I didn't believe you on what you said about the kindness thing, but then after many things happened, like the Hell in a Cell shit. Yeah, I believe you now.
That ladies match, where that one of them went over the top rope and then actually connected with the table that was set up outside.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, normally, like if in real life or whatever, they would set up that table in order to use it or whatever, and again, like just she went face first through that shit. Holy smokes, that was so awesome, you know.
I got my eye on you, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, get him a 9-volt battery for his smoke alarm.
He would dream about that.
And I mean, and then of course, another highlight too was you and me appearing on the podcast. Blaze's podcast was pretty fucking amazing for me.
It was.
To be able to talk you up. I mean, again, the two old guys totally dominated the conversation, and he even, you know, what I mean, he talked a fair amount and stuff too. But again, that's the back and forth of it or whatever. I would like to see you get on there again, so it's just you, so that you can maybe have a little bit more of the spotlight to yourself or whatever. But yeah, I mean, again, and also to use that, like, again, it's ironic and kind of funny. Yes, I was blowing it up bigger than it was to call it a media appearance on someone, which is technically someone else's podcast. You know what I mean? Like, there's an argument for it, is, you know, in spite of how flimsy the argument actually is. And of course, you also were so controversial in doing your face reveal before your 250th subscriber. Boy, didn't that blow up in your fucking face.
Yeah.
Who was that dude that was giving you so much shit about that? That was pretty funny. I mean, whatever, dude. If you had never even like, hey, I'm gonna do a face reveal at 250, subscribers, and then you decided not to, tough shit, America. You know what I mean?
I was just skeptical of doing that because of insecurities.
Yeah, Endo's in the chat. I can't wait to see more women's matches in the MVWF to hopefully build a tag team title and singles title for women to go after. I know it wasn't something that Brandon Bones wanted, but it would be fun. Hey, you know what? And Brandon Bones, I mean, as a character and stuff like that, has been so against having a women's division because, and I'll tell you the story behind it too, is because back in the N64 days or whatever, the one guy, this guy Nathan, was in the MVWF at the time, and his wife, he made a character for his wife, Trisha, and Brandon Bones had a match against Trisha, and Trisha kicked his fucking ass. And wouldn't you know it, from that point forward, there was never again another women's match to be had in the MVWF. I mean, like, as far as, like, with the intent of, like, actually having a contracted wrestler or whatever, because we did have a couple of women's matches a couple of years ago at Matchmania where Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift faced He-Man Ryan Crawford and his wife, some former competitors in the MBWF, and then Crawford brought his wife in to do like the it was kind of like a Valentine's Day sort of thing. Like, it was like, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, mixed tag kind of thing or whatever. And of course it was like going to be my yearly celebrity match of the year or whatever and stuff. And like at the time, like 2 years ago or whatever, it was all about what Taylor Swift was doing with her big fucking concert tour, and her showing up at NFL games and stuff was all over the fucking news and stuff like that. And everybody on the internet was fucking arguing about it or whatever for no goddamn reason. So I was like, well, you know what? And if you see Taylor Swift, the way she dresses, again, I'm not a fan of her music. I actually have very little experience with her music. Not, poo-pooing it, trying to yuck anybody's yum if you're into that. But I was like, some of her outfits and pictures I've seen of her in her concerts looks like something a lady wrestler might wear in a wrestling ring. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like and of course he's a football player, so he's a natural athlete. It just made sense that would be, if I were going up against the WWE as far as like my big event of the year, and I was trying to outcompete that with them, like as far as like what would be like the most attention-getting celebrity that I could possibly get in that very moment, it would have been Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Like, Beast, you were alive then. You were probably like 3.
Probably. Well, I didn't even know what this even was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, again, like, that was, like, the perfect choice. And again, like, sure. And then if you were to do that in that situation where Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce might have some athletic ability that could translate into having some high spots in a match, and then you put him in with a veteran wrestler like the Gee-Man Ryan Crawford was, and his wife that, you know, has to listen to him talk about wrestling for the rest of her fucking life because she's married to him, whether she likes wrestling or not, that was the perfect fucking thing to book, you know?
I mean, yeah,
Again,
that could get you high attention.
Hey, you know what? It got all my sisters to watch an episode of the MVWF.
That's a W.
Yeah. That's about, you know, I've got 5 sisters, so, you know, both biological and adopted. Oh, we having a bonus match? Fuck yeah, let's do it.
I mean, as you know, the hardcore champion can be defended anytime, anywhere. So I might as well throw y'all another bone. I mean, should we commentate on this, or should we just have a chill?
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I mean,
Okay,
if Jennifer and Alicia
then.
are in this match, let's fucking do it. They, excuse me.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, hitting off the vape. So, yeah, Jennifer and Alicia were in the chat all show, holding up their end of the bargain.
And it's for the Hardcore Championship.
Reminder that
And
this
truth be told,
very
folks,
person
I mean,
defeated Wally.
truth be told, Beast, not to go, to get off topic here, but I am. Like, never having a women's division in the MVWF was never really truly on purpose. It's just that, like, all the wives and girlfriends and stuff like that of the members of the MVWF all thought we were a bunch of meatheads letting the video game play itself. With that being said, you know, there was an occasion where, you know, I used to hang out at this party all the time or whatever that this married couple used to do. So I brought the GameCube over after making... They both came over to my house to make their character. And then as a big event at the party, they were going to have a husband versus wife match. And long story short, it went about 4.5 minutes of her just straight up punching him right between the legs over and over and over and over and over again. 1, 2, 3, pin. And the fucking... The living room exploded in applause at the end. It was perfect.
Tyrese, you were already on the No Way Out card, bro.
No, Tyrese, this is just a bonus match. Bonus, you already wrestled earlier on. And, of course, Tyrese versus Tyrese tomorrow night in the MVWF, America. Get ready. Tyrese the original versus Tyrese the clone. And one of them, whoever wins, whoever loses, will be banished from the MVWF. And it is, believe it or not, 2 different versions. 2 different people made this character. So it's going to be like one Tyrese creation versus another Tyrese creation.
And the funny
Huge
thing
match
is,
for Tyrese.
The funny thing is, both those Tyreses were made by 2 different British dudes.
He wins and he loses all in the same match.
Makes total sense.
Yeah. It's wrestling, baby.
Now, if this was
And
TNA,
his
then this
CSL.
would be the most TNA match I've ever seen. Tyrese versus Tyrese, or we're going to the Imposter Kane situation.
And I'm looking forward to it on a stacked card. Championships on the line. Dragonheart versus Dragonheart for the MVWF World Championship. El Toro defends the MVWF World Money Championship against Rockstar.
Yeah, your card is going to be stacked, and there will be a little special guest. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's right. Brandon Bones will have a special guest commentator doing color commentating. Cannot reveal who that is yet. You're welcome to guess.
And here comes a returning Sawyer.
Fun fact, Endo Girl, Cancer Survivor Lady, Warrior Empress, and Survivor Grand Empress have pink and yellow on them. The reason why in real life my mom is a breast cancer survivor and warrior. And here's Sawyer. First time I've seen him in a while. Had a hiatus from professional wrestling here for a little while now. Will be also returning tomorrow on the MVWF as well. He is booked tomorrow. But I can't remember what his match is right now. Because I put that shit together at like 5:30 this morning because I woke up way too goddamn early.
I used to do it the day of the show.
No, I mean, I went and reviewed the last few events and stuff like that. Of course, Atticus Black, after having a big blowout argument with Brandon Bones in real life, was evicted from the MVWF and then politely asked to rejoin, and Brandon Bones said fine. What a guy.
This ain't WWE suckers. We don't allow that trash-ass shit here.
And the mother and daughter duo here in this four-way match.
Breast cancer awareness. Yo, congratulations to Jennifer for doing that.
Absolutely. Makes you hard as fuck and more than worthy to go out there and compete inside the ring.
Yeah, thank God. I really need context for what you said there. I'm good.
And look at this right here. La Magistral, shoulders down. Early pinfall attempt here. And Sawyer not going to allow that to happen.
Sawyer is basically made for the hardcore championship, bro.
Yeah, he had a very auspicious debut here. He's got a bit of a rivalry with the Dark Horseman.
Oh, shit, my parents are calling me.
Gotcha, I'm on it. Inside the ring now. Boom. Oh, look at the kicks. They're coming. Man, he's off guard. Of course, Warrior Empress made her debut, the first female competing in a men's division as a contracted wrestler in the MVWF just last weekend. And now Jennifer and Alicia expanding their horizons here in the EWF. And now shoulders down, another pinfall attempt as, got to give it to the ladies here, they have paired off appropriately. Although they did have a little bit of a tussle there in the ring for a short period of time. Ooh, with that guy standing in the way of the camera. And Sawyer now absorbing the booze here. But again, stands right up to him. And things inside the ring have taken a turn. Ooh, kicks to the head. Sweat pouring off. As this competition, oh! Face breaker on the floor. How's your face? She pointed at him and she said that to him. Oh, but the knees came up and here we got a triangle choke inside the ring. And sunset flip. Bit of a move of control right there. And a stomp to the back of the head. Also a move of control. And they dive at each other. She goes over the top. She went high, he went low, no contact. Top rope, oh my God, what a daring move. Sky Twister press outside the ring. Man, the bravery on a move like that, are you kidding me? He could have sidestepped that, she could have crashed and burned. Ooh, face first to the post. She pointed at him and said, right now your knee sucks. And she's going to the top again. Double sledge. Kept it a little safer this time, but he avoided it still the same. Wasn't getting caught twice. And now both pairs have spilled outside the ring. Kick out at 2. And a kick to the head by Sawyer. Shoulders down, distance pin. Referee apparently can see through the ring skirt. And both ladies like to do that point. Man, good combination up in the... Oh, man, going for the cover here. 1 count only. I mean, they are split and apart from each other. Camera's having a hard time keeping up with this action. Head scissors up north. And between the uprights down south. 1, 2... And now the ladies going to mix it up here. Yeah, they need to stop this pair off here. They need to start watching as people get closer and closer to getting finished off. You don't want to be that far away. You need to be there to break that up. Oh! Got him. Hooks the ankles. Referee Charles Robinson way out of position here. But again, mother versus daughter. Bit of an awkward situation here for the ladies, perhaps. But they are willing to compete against each other all the same, knowing what's at stake, the Hardcore Championship. Ooh, Sawyer face first to the floor. Referee, this time he's in position. And a save, and a drop kick from behind, and she pays for it. I mean, the save was made right there. Sawyer might have been done. But again, when you turn your back on your opponent, the dominoes will fall. Oh, man. Right on the back of her neck on the floor. Sawyer gets dumped far away. Bit of a half Falcon Arrow Michinoku driver. Uh-oh, countered, power slam! And that's going to send her to the chiropractor. Got to crack your bones. Uh-oh, inside cradle right there. Great counter move. 2, kick out of 2. Here on the EWF channel, but here it is. I am Brandon Bones, Damian Andrews, whichever one you want to call me. People say we sound the same. I don't hear it. Perhaps a little bit of mother versus daughter right there. Perhaps a little bit of a save, but that didn't earn any loyalty points. Especially in the heated competition here, where it looks like first fall will finish it. Hell yeah. Center your chi, do so. Oh, double team. Oh, what a betrayal right there. I mean, it's one thing for the mother and daughter to do a double team. I get that. Oh, and over she goes. Hooks the ankles, perhaps for the pin. Cannot hold it. Everyone now congregated in the south end of the ringside area. All isolated. Hooks the ankles, shoulders down. 2, kick out at 2. Knee strike. That might be the knockout shot. Did he manage to pour smoke through a keyhole here? No. And the save is made. I mean, in spite of the fact that they have mixed it up, the mother and daughter duo here have also, there's been a little bit, oh, meeting of the minds! Oh, from behind! They've also looked out for each other a bit here too, but oh man, the tide may have turned here against them both. And a power bomb and a power slam on the floor.
Oh! Did I jump scare you? Nah.
No. Sawyer, though, going for it all. Smart move. The window was open to crawl through. Tremendous match here for the hardcore title. Oh, man, and held her up there for a while.
The hell?
And she runs over there and makes the save.
Slide, don't pay the ref.
Nope. Hot dog and a handshake.
It's always them being stupid on the regular show arenas.
Man, Sawyer crashed into the announce table hard as hell. Uh-oh, look out for that. Oh, man.
What a clothesline there.
Took her head off. Drop kick. Takes her down.
Oh.
Reverse suplex explodes her on the floor. How's your guts right now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the knockout shot. Boom! And the lights went out.
You gotta go for the pin.
Again, it's too crowded over there, Beast.
I mean, they were distracted. Oh, wait a sec. Speaking of distractions.
Got her! CSL! 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 Victorious!
What?
I mean, the ladies really brought... Look at that pinfall right there. I mean, out of nowhere, caught him completely off guard while the first half of this match had them paired off.
All right,
eventually the
so
tornado
I'm gonna end the
rolls.
stream after we get to this. So I am going to send y'all a link to my boy Blaze McCoy. He's live right now doing a show. Show some love to him. Sending a link and make sure to type. Actually, this was never successful, but if you do arrive, do hashtag Beast Raid.
CSL is the new hardcore champion. Congratulations. Well, Beastie, hell of an event.
Yup, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And as always,